Oh my goodness, your room looks amazing. Is that where you work from?
It is.
So are you finishing up a night of work right now?
I am.
Okay, so tell me your schedule. Like this is crazy and awesome.
Yes, it's crazy schedule, and it took me over a year to get used to it. But I work nights until midnight. Um, so it just depends on what time all activities end each night as to when I begin. But I stop at midnight and then I get up at 4 until 9 every morning.
Tell me what you teach when you are online. Like, what is the actual job?
English as a second language, and it is through complete immersion, meaning I don't have to know any Chinese, or if I have students from another country, their language at all. I simply teach English, and we use a lot of props and we use a lot of um, animation and gestures and body language to demonstrate what it is that we're trying to portray. And they learn very quickly.
What is for you the most rewarding part of that job?
The light bulb moments. When they are giving me that blank stare because they have no idea what I'm trying to tell them. And then weeks later, they suddenly go, oh, and they get it.
Okay, so tell me about how you came to St. James, the choir, all that stuff.
Okay, so I was originally born in Mississippi, born and raised, and got married in '03, and we moved out to Oregon. So all three of our babies are Oregonians. Got divorced in '09, and then there really wasn't anything to keep us there at that point. All family and friends were still back south. My family had moved to Little Rock, and we decided that that's where we wanted to be. So we came in 2011. Before we ever moved, I started researching churches, and St. James was one of the ones on the list. It wasn't the first one we visited when we got here, but I was very attracted to St. James because of all the children's opportunities. It was just inviting, having 3 kids, and the moment we stepped through the door, I knew I was home.
Okay, so tell us about the choir connection and how music plays in your life and how you got into that.
Music is always in my life. I started singing solos in church when I was 3. Grew up with my best friend, and we used to write our own music and create the parts, and we would sing duets in church all the time. Was always in church choirs, school choirs, and tour choirs. And so music was a part of my life that helped me to express what words could not. And it was a healing tool for me. And when I got to St. James, it took me a long time to get into choir because I had littles and they could stay up that late, and it was just not feasible for a long time. So it was really nice to finally get back into music.
And nice that you can do it with Rebecca too.
Yes, I love that she is passionate about music.
What do you do for fun?
We finally got to experience a true vacation. And we went to Pigeon Forge and stayed in cabins out there. And it was one of the best weeks that we've had. We have a lot of great memories from that. And so really working hard to make sure that continues is very important for me.
Okay, so let's say you had unlimited time, resources, power, magic, whatever. What would you do?
Travel. Jerusalem is one. I really want to go there. Jamaica, Hawaii, lots of different places, but that's one of my big ones. Is I just want to see the world.
So do you have a favorite verse that you would take along with you?
I have 3. the verse that has really spoken to me the past 3 years has been James 1:2-4, one that talks about perseverance. And that's because it has literally been one thing after another. And I just don't feel like we're getting a break. And that verse, or those verses, give me hope. And so it's the one, I wrote it. I can't do it by memory, so I just wrote it down. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything.
Awesome. Okay, one last question. Your favorite drink? And I for you, like, I don't know if that's a morning drink, if that's a wake up drink, if it's a work drink. I don't know how that works.
There's probably two. So morning has got to be coffee with these crazy hours. I love that peace and quiet before everything starts, having that first drink of coffee. But I am a wine girl. So you give me wine and I'm in my happy place.
Red, white, or sparkly?
Gotta be red.
Nice. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.